Hello, John.
Hello.
We're going to talk about Kevin Myers. Kevin Myers, there was a lot of controversy there a while back about Kevin. He was fired as a newspaper columnist. So do you want to discuss Kevin?
Certainly. Kevin Myers is a mature journalist who wrote for many years for the Irish Times in Dublin, and also was based, I think, one time in Belfast, and wrote about what's called the Troubles up there, but which was kind of indiscriminate murder of innocent people in many ways that occurred in the 6 counties for nearly 30 years there in my lifetime, and cast a terrible gloom over the country with the atrocities that were committed. So Kevin Myers wrote about that for the period, and was a very good journalist and a very observant journalist and a very I would call brave journalist. Over the years, it's very fair to say that Kevin Myers would have been one of the few journalists that was pro-Jewish. That's number one.
Okay.
Pro-Jewish. Now, in latter years, he had a column in the Sunday Times, which was a very good column and very much well read, because he had views that you didn't see in the mainstream with other journalists. They tread a very political correct line and a very safe line, and actually say nothing that's of any interest.
He's been accused of being anti-Semitism. He's been accused of misogyny. Well,
you see, there again, this is the sort of vindictiveness that the feminist movement have, and also the vindictiveness of the left, the crowd that have this, the pro-abortion crowd that have apparently the support of the media, and anyone that steps out of line in that area is to be silenced, as Kevin Myers has been silenced. It's an affront to fair play that he was suspended or sacked or whatever they used to describe his removal. Completely unjust in every sense of the word.
So is this just like George Hook? It's a storm in a teacup, really?
Well, it's worse than a storm in a teacup, because his career now as regards being a journalist in that Sunday Times is over. But I'm sure there must be other newspapers and media outlets, if not in this country, in some other more, I won't say liberal, but more honest jurisdictions, whereby a person of his calibre would be employed. I know if I was a newspaper proprietor or anything, I wouldn't hesitate to employ him, because he's a journalist of tremendous talent and merit.
He has said that, I'll just quote him, he said, "I have no career left, my reputation is in tatters."
Well, I think
strong words.
Kevin was exaggerating slightly there. His reputation not in tatters. He was treated very unfairly by the management of the Sunday Times. It doesn't say much for them, and I find that a lot of the stuff in their paper is absolutely tripe. It's of no consequence. There's nothing in depth in it, in my opinion. You need journalists like Kevin Myers. I pity there's not a lot more of them, but they're in short supply, and they certainly get more criticism than they deserve from the politically correct brigade that now are in charge and destroying free speech and all the rest of it, which they're so enthusiastic about defending, providing it along their lines.
Okay, thanks very much, John.
And thank you very much.
Okay.